for your games. Right, haven't played Flesh and Blood in years. Probably, yeah, just quite a while. Haven't played Flesh and Blood. But they have the new Silver Age format out. I think it's basically Pauper for the most part. Maybe Pauper with uncommons. But anyway, let's check her out. Alright, Rune Blade. Rune and Blade join forces in Viserai. The Arc Knight ascends from the darkness. Silver Age Viserai contains a masterfully crafted 60-card deck, quick start guide, and Compendium of Wraith booster pack. Oh, comes with a booster pack. Nice. Yeah, that's the latest set too. Compendium of Wraith. Silver Age. Not the fanciest of packaging, but it does the job. Yeah, so Viserai, I think they got like the dark damage or something. So, an alternate win condition, I think, unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, 2025 came out at the end of last year, I believe. Alright, how to play Silver Age. Welcome to Flesh and Blood. This deck contains 55 cards chosen to provide you with a top-tier deck ready to compete in the Silver Age format at entry level from your local game store to the Flesh and Blood Pro Tour. That's what I like to hear. Don't be afraid to explore though. Competitive Flesh and Blood decks are always changing, and perhaps the included booster pack has just the cards you need to catch your opponent off guard. However, your total card pool must remain exactly 55 cards, so be sure to swap out a card for each one you add. Note that a hero can only use cards labeled with their talent or class or generic cards, and in the Silver Age format you can only use basic B and common C and token. And rare cards, look for the symbol in the bottom left hand corner of each card to see what rarity it is. And additionally, a Silver Age deck may contain no more than 2 copies of each unique card. A card is unique if it has a different name or pitch value from another card. E.g., a red scar for a scar is considered unique from a yellow scar for scar. After you and your opponent reveal your heroes, you'll both want to choose exactly 40 deck cards and a selection of equipment and weapons that give you the best odds of beating your foe. The cards you choose not to play with will remain in your deck box to be used in a future match and are known as the inventory or sideboard. Once you've selected your cards, it's time to battle. So 40 of 55. Icelander, Intellect, the number of cards you draw up to. I like how everything has a basic overview of the game. I really love that. That is a nice touch. Not just a QR code. I can really dig that. Text box shows your hero's abilities. Life, the starting life total of your hero. Type box shows your hero's talent and class. Man, I can really get behind this right here. Like simple. One page. Might even be a little smaller page with the 9 folds. I really dig this. This is very beautiful. And it has the QR code right there too. So like on top of the QR code, you also give me some paper with everything laid out. I like that. One paper. How much can it cost? It costs something. It costs something for sure. But yeah, but anyway. Setup, reveal your heroes and randomly decide who will play first. Place your hero weapon. Why am I going through all this? Because it's not that long. Setup, reveal your heroes and randomly decide who will play first. Place your hero weapon and or offhands and equipment into the arena, the playing area, according to the layout below. Shuffle all the cards in your deck. You'll need a way to keep track of your hero's life throughout the game. Each player draws cards equal to their intellect. You're now ready to begin the game. Action phase, attack, defense, reactions, damage. End phase, the arsenal. Pitch goes to bottom. Untap, draw. Yeah, they added that untap because they ain't used to have tap, I don't believe. Symbol legend. Attack, resource, defense, tap, life, untap, and intellect. Head, chest, legs, arms, weapon, hero, weapon, arsenal, graveyard, deck, pitch, banished. In the back, if you care to read it, here we go. Alright. And Viserai. We'll take this. Alright, Viserai. Whenever you play a Rune Blade card, if you've played another non-attack action card this turn, create a Rune Chant token. Whenever you play a Rune Blade card, if you played another non-attack action card this turn, create a Rune Chant token. So of course, this has to be running a lot of non-attack action cards. Create a Rune Chant token. 4 intellect, 20 life. Young hero, what makes it young? I guess the fact that it's 20 life, because the grown heroes, I guess they have 40 or so life. Alright, Silver Age deck list, Viserai, weapon Reaping Blade, Rune Chant. Okay, when you play an attack action card or activate a weapon attack, destroy this and deal 1 arcane damage to target opposing hero. Yeah, so alternate win condition, arcane damage. And some decks just can't deal with the arcane damage, I guess. Alright, got it. Okay, the same thing on the front and back. It's got plenty of them. QR code, get started. Reaping Blade. Okay, once per turn, action, resource, spend a resource, and then attack. If a hero has more life than each other hero, they can't gain life. 3 attack, Rune Blade weapon, sword, 2H. What is that about? 2H, right? Then Blade Beckoner Helm. This gets +1 defense while defending a weapon attack. Guard well. When the combat chain closes, if this defended, put -1 defense counters on it equal to its defense. Alright. And that is a helmet, head weapon. Headpiece. Alright, Blossom of Spring. Action, destroy this, gain a resource, and go again. Beckoning Hunt. Action. What is that X about? I mean, you gotta spend 3 actions? Or... Alright, destroy this. What is that X? Destroy this, return target aura with cost X from your graveyard to your hand. Guard well when this combat chain closes. If this defended, put -1 counters on it equal to the defense 2. Right, Blade Beckoner Boots. This gets +1 defense while defending a weapon attack. Guard well. Amplify the Arcanite. Cost 1 red. No, cost one resource. Yeah, cost 1 resource. Amplify the Arcanite. Forget how that goes. 3 resources. I forget how that goes. This costs 1 resource less to play for each Rune Chant you control. And 6 attack, Rune Blade action attack, 3 defense. If you use it for defense, because every card can be used as an attack, defense, or resource. Yeah, so you pitch it, then it becomes 3 resources. I think that's how it goes. Alright, 2 of those. Yeah, because you can only have 2 copies in the deck. Yeah, because this is all the equipment and crap. Yeah, legs, arms, head, all that crap. And the weapon. Cool. Alright. It's coming back ever so slowly. Alright. Hit the high notes. If you've played or created an aura this turn, this gets +2 attack. 2 of those. Rune Flash. This costs 1 resource less to play for each Rune Chant you control. Go again. Yeah, because you only get to play 1 card unless you got Go Again. 1 action unless you have Go Again. 4 attack, 3 defense. Rune Rager Swarm. If you've played or created an aura this turn, this gets Go Again. Runic Felling Song. When this attacks, you may banish an aura from your graveyard. If you do, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. Shrill of Skull form. If you've played or created an aura this turn, this gets +3 attack. Spellblade Assault. When this attacks, create 2 rune chant tokens. Pitch for 2 resources, and this one costs 1 resource, I believe. Condemn the Slaughter. Your next Rune Blade attack this turn gets +3 attack. You may destroy an aura you control. If you do, each opponent destroys an aura permanent they control. Go again. Malefic incantation. Go again. This enters the arena with 3 verse counters. When it has none, destroy it. Once per turn, when you play an attack action card, remove a verse counter from this. If you do, create a rune chant token. Maverian Skies. And the next Rune Blade attack action card you play this turn gets go again. And when this hits, create 3 rune chant tokens. Go again. Shrill of Skull form. If you've played or created an aura this turn, this gets +3 attack. Another Malefic incantation. Rune Blade aura. Okay, yeah, this one is a yellow one. Okay, throwing me off. Go again. This enters with 2 verse counters on it. 2 because it's yellow. When it has none, destroy it. Once per turn, when you play an attack action card, remove a verse counter from this. If you do, create a rune chant token. So yeah, 2 yellows. I'm pretty sure this is much the same. Spellblade Assault, 2 rune chant tokens instead of. So this one costs 3 resources, but it's a lower attack. No, it provides 3 resources, but it's a lower attack. This one provides 1 resource, but it's a higher attack, given the same 2 rune chant tokens. Alright. It's red, yellow, blue. Yellow's in the middle. Alright, Vexing Malice. When this attacks, deal 2 arcane damage to target hero. Provides 3 resources. Deals 1 damage. Condemn the Slaughter. Your next Rune Blade attack this turn gets +1. You may destroy an aura you control. If you do, your opponent destroys an aura they permanent they control. Go again. Flying High. Your next attack this turn gets go again. If it's blue, it gets +1 attack. Go again. Man, what happened to that Project Blue they were talking about? They were talking about like Project Blue for a little while. Did that turn into Silver Age? Or maybe the Project Blue just fell off. I don't know. All right, Marvian Skies. The next the next Rune Blade attack action card you play this turn gets go again. When this hits, create a rune chant token. Go again. Sigil of Sylphidae. Go again. When this enters or leaves the arena, you may banish another aura from your graveyard. If you do, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. 3 defense, 3 block. Trot Along provides or costs. Cost is usually the top left. Man, let me look at the dang card. Pitch value. How many resource points you get when this card is pitched, and resource cost. Yeah, so the cost is actually on the right. Pitch value is the left. All right. All right, cost 0, pitches for 3. Your next attack with 3 or less base attack this turn gets go again. Go again. Crown of Dichotomy. Action. Spend a resource. Destroy this. Rune Blade equipment. The head. Why is it at the back of the thing? But anyway, action. Spend a resource. Destroy this. Put target Rune Blade chant attack action card and target Rune Blade non-attack action card from your graveyard on top of your deck in any order. Arcane Barrier 1. If you would be dealt arcane damage, you may pay 1 to prevent 1 of that damage. Put that with the equipment. Rune Blade Robe. Instant, destroy this and a rune chant you control. Prevent the next 1 arcane damage that will be dealt to you this turn. Arcane Barrier, if you would be dealt 1 damage, prevent 1 of that damage. No rune gloves. Arcane Barrier 1, if you be dealt arcane damage, you may prevent 1 of that damage. No rune boots. Arcane Barrier 1. Reduce to rune chant. Rune Blade defense reaction. This costs 1 resource less to play for each rune chant you control. Create a rune chant token. 2 of those. Sigil of Suffering. Deal 1 arcane damage to target attacking to the attacking hero. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, this gets +1 block. And read the runes. Create 3 rune chant tokens. 0/0. Yeah. Alright, it's been Viserai Silver Age deck. Hopefully gets this played soon. Especially if I practice some Gundam on a Thursday. I might play this too. Anyway, all your games. Like, comment, subscribe. Come back when I crack this bad boy. 9 cards. Why is it only 9 cards? Because maybe it's just only $4. Anyway.